I mean, I don't know how many listeners we have, but hello.
We're back.
We're back. It's been like 3 years.
Holy
more than that.
Shit. It's been 3
It's
years.
it's been a long while. Did you miss us? Probably not, but we're back.
Probably not, but we missed you.
Yeah, and anyway, we're back. We're doing kind of like a reboot, requel, where we're keeping kind of the continuity of the other ones, but we're trying to revamp this show because if you didn't know, our show kind of took a bit of a downturn, because we went away from what we really wanted to do, and this is a horror podcast, and we kind of were like, we cared more about like talking and laughing and doing comedic
rather
sketches,
than actually doing horror.
Yeah, and doesn't mean we can't do comedic stuff for you guys while we're viewing, but you know what? We want to go back to the basics. We want to do good stuff. We want to keep this for the horror fans out there and do the best we can. And also, if you want to use this as a jumping on episode, by all means.
Yes.
This is kind of like a new start. We're rebooting this thing. We're doing a requel, and that will be significant because we're doing
reviewing Scream.
Scream. That's right. We're doing Scream.
Scream 5.
Well, yeah, we're probably gonna call it Scream 5.
Oh, we're gonna call it Scream 5.
But it is Scream 2022 or whatever. But we're probably gonna call it Scream 5 just for the
and in like
easiness.
the marketing, in the M is like a V.
Oh,
they make the V.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Like they like it's like
I know there's like a pointy
in the M. It's pointy and it looks like a V for 5.
Wow, isn't that cool? I mean, I never realized that.
I only realized that yesterday. So
yeah, but it's been a while, and I mean,
should we explain why? It's been a while?
Let's do a little talk. I mean,
you take it off because you have the notes.
Sure, I have the. It's been a while. I mean, we. Besides us just having school and us entering into our senior years, we've kind of been working on other projects together. We've been working on this little mockumentary thing at school called The School. Very inventive, I know. And it's kind of like The Office, Parks and Recreation. You could tell we're fans of it if you've, listened to the podcast before. But we made, we just made our own little mockumentary series, and we loved it so much, and we had so much fun and lots of friends doing it that we just kept on doing that for 3 years. So that's kind of been a reason why we haven't come back to this.
We kind of like lost the drive to continue this for a bit, but we're back because
I mean we never disliked it. We love doing this. Yes. We love doing this, but we had school and we've been doing film stuff. But if you're listening again, thank you and welcome. And and that was good. But yeah, I mean, how are you in general, Louis? How are you?
I'm good. School is done, so we can focus on this stuff we're actually passionate about.
Yeah. I love school though.
Yeah, I did as well. But, we're done. We're free.
No, but we graduated. It's a new year, so we're entering this whole new part of our lives.
What a perfect time to come back for Scrifivum.
Scrifivum. Should we call it that? Scrifivum.
No, we'll call it Scrifivum. We'll call Scriforum.
Yeah, Scriforum. Yeah.
But Scream.
Well, I mean, if you said there was a V in the M.
Scrifive.
If you said there was a V in the M, it's going to be
Scrifive.
Scriviv.
Scriviv. Yeah.
I mean, I came back from a trip, but you don't need to know about that. That's
being
in Tasmania. That was lovely. But
how was Tasmania?
It was great. It was good.
I already know this.
Yeah, we've already had the conversation. Oh yeah, guys, go down to Tasmania. I was seriously considering should we count Tasmania as part of Australia? And going there, I was like, because I made a bet with my brother. All right, let's go there. If it's good enough, we'll make it part of Australia. And you're welcome, Tasmania, because you are part of Australia. That was a lovely experience.
Yeah,
it was good. You got to go in a caravan. You got to explore the place. Yeah. It was awesome. But yeah, that was that, and we're back, baby. We're here.
We're here in the new space.
In the new space.
New space, technically.
Yeah. And
but we're here to review what's next on the agenda.
Well, next on the agenda, we're going to talk a little bit about just horror news and what's going on at the moment.
Catching up with some horror.
Yeah, because it's been a while.
We're so knowledgeable. We know
everything. Yeah, we've got a couple of articles. So here's a little article from Bloody Disgusting. If you're a horror fan, you know this website. It's like your main source of horror news and stuff like that. And I brought this article up particular because I know Louis is a huge fan of James Wan.
Yeah,
so James Wan is producing a new Sony project called Thread, and it's being described as Back to the Future meets Aliens. Have you seen Back to the Future? No, you haven't. That's
right. Back to the Future. I've seen Alien.
Yeah.
I've seen Alien, but I've not seen Back to the Future 1, 2, or 3.
Now, the story is kind of secret at the moment. There's not, so much we
Good.
can learn about, but this is kind of the description that they've given it.
Okay.
And, yeah. I mean, it's right now.
It's a James Wan project. He's EPing it. He's not directing or writing.
I think he's just producing it, and I think
good enough for me.
Someone else is involved called Jeremy Slater, and Slater will write and direct the film. And Slater's kind of done. It says here The Exorcist. I wonder if that's the show. That
Maybe
can't
it's the show.
That can't be the movie.
No.
No. The director was different. No. Of course not. Of course
I've seen The Exorcist once.
But
so
let me just. Yeah, Jeremy Slater. He's going to be writing and directing it. But James Wan has been doing a lot of producing recently, hasn't he?
Yeah, because he's kind of taken a step back and doing more indie projects like *Malignant*. I haven't seen *Malignant* yet, but James Wan is probably my favorite director right now.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for any work he does.
But this sounds interesting. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Back to the Future, and I know it's not going to be Back to the Future, but like a kind of a horror, kind of alien-esque creature film about time travel.
That's interesting.
Hell yeah, get me in. I'll be in the theater when that comes out, or if it's it's a project. It might be a show, but
it might be a show.
Who knows? I mean, either way, I'm watching it.
And
let us know if you're going to watch it. All right, another big news then, and Louis just brought this up. I didn't even know this was happening. There was going to be a Final Destination reboot, apparently.
Now, I've not seen every Final Destination movie. I've seen 2, 5, and the latest one.
I've seen 2 and 3. That's it.
I've seen the one with the guy who made the American Psycho music video from
Home, that guy.
Is
he Jeremy something?
I don't know, but
is he Jeremy Slater? No.
Is he Jeremy Slater? No. That's actually a good movie. I really enjoyed that one, but Final Destination, I'm not the biggest fan of.
Yeah. I like number 3. I like it a lot. Yeah. It's the one with have you seen? I swear I showed you number 3.
I saw half of it.
Right.
The tanning bed and a roller coaster, and that's all I remember.
Yeah, but I don't dislike the series, and it has an interesting idea, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be the director of many of the Spider-Man movies taking part of it. John Watts, which I think is that the Homecoming series, the MCU's.
Yeah. MCU,
Yeah, so he's doing that, and it's a relaunch then for HBO Max. And it's just simply titled Final Destination 6. So that also
so they're not going to call it Final Destination and then call it a reboot and not actually be a reboot.
It says a relaunch. I don't know if it's a reboot, God. But it would be the first. First installment since 2011. So it's been
pretty much same as Scream. Pretty much every movie franchise is like doing a reboot.
Yeah, it's like a recall. Yeah, basically, I think they're doing the Halloween Scream thing. And you know what? I mean, why not? I don't know if it's such an interesting idea that you need to bring back, but hell, I mean, Halloween isn't the most interesting idea.
Yeah, Scream is I guess, yeah.
So, you know what? By all means, all the power to you.
Is there any more?
Yeah, I mean, as well as this, since we're at a new year, let's have a look at some of the new films that's coming out, most anticipated. And there's some actual interesting ones. One of the most interesting that I was not expecting at all, but the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is getting a new movie.
Really?
Yeah, legit.
What continuity?
I don't know.
The remake
it just
continuity?
says Texas Chainsaw. I think it's a remake, to be honest.
What?
Wait, no.
What is it?
I think it's a direct sequel to 1974, the original.
They're gonna do a Halloween?
They're doing a Halloween. So
okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that. What the hell?
Yeah, there was a trailer that came out.
What?
There was a trailer. It's going to Netflix, I think, or something like that. No, wait, Disney Plus. No, kidding. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is getting a sequel to the original.
I'm gobsmacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see Liz showing me a picture. I love the first one. I do not like the second one. I love the third one. I love the franchise. It's not like I don't talk about the Texas Chainsaw very much because it's not so as loved as you talk about the Fridays, you talk about the Halloweens, you don't really talk about the Texas.
Yeah.
Like the
we
state.
don't talk about Texas.
You don't really talk about the Texas, but I actually love those movies, and I would say that they're probably better than most of the big franchises.
Okay.
Even Halloween.
Some of the Halloween. No, I mean I don't think I've seen enough of them to really
I love the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise, so I don't need a sequel. I haven't seen the latest one, the Leatherface one. I haven't seen that. But if it's a sequel to 1974 one, how?
I don't know.
Is it going to be set like a year after, or is it going to be set now?
I don't know. I think it says the poster goes like this. So in 1974, the world witnessed one of the most bizarre crimes in annals of American history. In 2021, the face of madness returns. So I'm
So it's
guessing
going to be set in 2021.
probably. I don't know why.
So he's going to be like what? Like
I don't know.
old?
I
He's
no,
gonna be-
I don't think I don't know.
like Leatherface. He was like
I don't
in
know if
his
it.
20s or 30s.
Yeah,
It's going to be like Michael Myers, but probably older.
yeah. Well, that's coming out. Also, kind of interesting, and I'll watch it. I haven't read the book, but it's Stephen King,
What is
so
it?
it's going to be good. Salem's Lot, I think, is getting
That the
an adaptation.
vampire one?
That's I think the vampire one. So
Yeah.
it's about a writer. It's always about a
It's
writer
about a writer.
traveling to a
long
town where
ponytail and a
there
writer.
are vampires, and it's an adaptation from Stephen King, and it doesn't have an official date, but it is going to be expected for 2022.
A lot of
So
remakes, a lot of sequels.
That's
Any
really cool.
originals?
Black Phone
Is an adaptation.
is
of
an
a book.
adaptation.
But it's more original than the other ones.
I guess so.
I'm very excited for this because
Yeah, I can't wait.
we love Sinister here.
Yeah, honestly, the scariest movie I've
The
ever
scariest
seen.
movie
is
I've ever
Sinister.
seen is Sinister.
And
I'm very excited for Black Phone.
yeah, it's made by the same people who did Sinister and strangely Doctor Strange. I never knew that. Doctor Strange.
is a bit crazy.
Yeah, I guess so. But
Is that
yeah, Black Phone's awesome. I saw the trailer. Might have revealed a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah. I don't watch
it-
trailers, so yeah.
But yeah,
Black
it's-
Phone.
it's cool.
Excited. Ethan Hawke as well.
can't wait. Ethan
Very
Hawke's
excited.
awesome. Of course, I've got to mention this one.
What?
I've got to mention this one. Halloween Ends is coming out this year.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Really?
Yes, Halloween Ends.
Good.
It is.
It better.
It's like October
end well.
Halloween. Yeah. I'm not gonna get
yeah.
too much into Halloween Kills because that's probably can be a separate discussion. But yeah, Halloween 2018 was great. Halloween Kills had elements that could have been good, but it just wasn't.
Saying it lightly.
It wasn't. Look, Michael Myers was cool as ever, but that really was about it. And the soundtrack was good, but it just felt like it didn't feel like its own
let's
movie.
say this. It
really
wasn't as bad as Halloween 2, 2009.
Look, I don't think it was super bad, but it just kind of was a little bit insulting because, the legacy characters weren't treated the best, and it just was plain dumb. Like, there's so many, like, Scream, which we'll get to.
We'll get to Scream.
It's a slasher, but
At least
you can
it's
kind of,
got a plot.
the people aren't, like, the victims aren't super dumb.
Yeah.
Like, it's so stupid. But, like, I still kind of had a bit of fun. I don't know. Halloween Ends. Hope it's good. I'm hearing some very weird things from it. Like, people are comparing it to, like, the writer, the James, whatever his name. No, David Gordon Green or whatever his name. He's saying, like, oh, it's like Christine. What the fuck?
I don't
want to
watch a movie about a car.
Like-
Halloween drive. Michael Myers
It's
we learned how learned how to drive a car.
I guess.
That's what
and
we're
there's
gonna learn.
also something about, like, it's a coming of age film, which I can kind of know what they're talking about, but I don't want to get too into it. That's that.
We're talking
and
about- is that
yeah, and this is the other thing.
Wait,
It's not going to come out, but they're saying The Crooked Man is meant to
No.
come out this year.
Has it even been filmed? This has been
No.
the movie I've been excited for
We
ever
talked
since
about this
2018.
in 2019.
19.
Last time we did this podcast.
The Crooked Man is one of my favorite creatures of all time. I love The Crooked Man. If it doesn't come out this year, it's never going to come out.
I don't.
Why not? The Nun was
They
awful.
haven't. But
Make The Crooked Man.
yeah. Lots of other stuff's coming.
I guess it's kind of hard to make a
Yeah,
concept
I'm just
out of
gonna shoot some ones out because we don't want to get too much because we want to get
Yeah.
straight into Scream. But Terrifier 2,
Don't know.
haven't
I
seen the first one.
Oh, I have actually.
Evil Dead Rises. Is that?
I heard about that. I don't know anything about it. I think it's a sequel to the remake. Is
Oh,
it?
okay.
Is it?
I don't know. It just says that.
I don't know. I'm excited. I love Evil Dead.
Yeah. Jeepers Creepers Reborn.
God, so many sequels and remakes.
Hellraiser will be coming to Hulu.
Awesome.
Uh,
I haven't seen
Prey,
it.
Predator, don't know what that is. The Banquet. Anyway, lots of cool stuff. It seems like it's going to be a fun, good year for horror. And yeah, can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
Okay.
But now let's get to the nitty gritty. We're
the
here
nitty-gritty.
to review a movie called Scream.
We're here to review a movie named Scream.
Scream.
So,
And before we start, let's just get some information out of the way about the movie. So Scream, and this is the synopsis that I found online. It's very vague, but Yeah,
What can you do?
it's a requel. It's meant to be kind of vague. 25 years after a streak of brutal murders shocked the quiet town of Woodsboro, California, a new killer dons the Ghostface mask and begins targeting a group of teenagers to resurrect secrets from the town's deadly past.
Wait,
I know that
Scream
doesn't-
4 was 2011. It's not 25 years.
25 years from 1996.
Yeah, but the last murders were 2011.
It just says that.
God, inconsistent.
It's fine. It's just 25
Yeah, it
years.
was the 25th anniversary of Scream this
Yeah.
year.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And the movie is starring Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, David Arquette, Melissa Barrera, and Jenna Ortega are kind of the main ones.
Yeah,
And yes,
great
Jack
cast.
Quaid as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and before we get into it, sorry, I should probably say the directors are Matt Bettenley Olipin. So if I pronounce that incorrectly, I know you're listening.
We know you're listening.
And Tyler Gillette, and you may know them from the movie
Ready or Not? I haven't
Ready
seen
or
it. I was
Not.
going to watch it yesterday, but I didn't.
No, I have not seen it. Anyway, before we start our awesome discussion and lots of stuff, we have to make a spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning.
We're not
spoil.
going to do just a non-spoiler one. We're just going to get
We
straight
have
into
to
it.
talk about spoilers.
Yeah. Before we start, I mean, this franchise means a
It's
good
near
deal.
and dear to my heart.
It's definitely my comfort horror franchise. Like,
Yeah.
I love Halloween. Like, that's probably my favorite. No, it's definitely not the best. But Scream are just easy movies to put on.
Oh,
and
Sydney Prescott is
fun.
my favorite.
Final Girl. Yeah, me too.
My text tone is "Hello, Sydney." Scream just lives and breathes in my body. I love Scream so much. So when you sent me an article about a year a bit ago about when they were going to make a Scream 5, I was so hyped because I was going to be able to see a Scream movie in theaters.
Yeah.
Because we weren't fans of these movies in 2011.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I remember distinctly. I remember being in Singapore. And I remember a very distinct memory of me being at a movie theater. I don't know what movie I was seeing. And I remember seeing a Scream 4 poster when I was walking down the steps of like in the movie theater. I didn't really know what that was, didn't really care, but I remember distinctly that kind of Scream 4 poster with like Neve Campbell at the front, and that's like my earliest memory of Scream. But yeah, they're great films. First one is just an absolute classic.
Lost in an okay and not as fun a sequel to the first, but definitely not a bad movie. Just could have been better with a rewrite. The concept felt forced. Felt like it didn't close the chapter for the legacy characters, as they really didn't have a point except for my main man, Dewey. I'll leave it at that.
I don't know. It's hard because I really like it I really like the new cast and the story being about them. Yeah. But at the same time, if you're going to even include Sydney and Gail, the inclusion kind of felt a little half-assed.
My one last... It's a nitpick. I didn't feel the town. In the first one, I felt like there was a town. Sure. And like Scream movies, there's like the town of Woodsboro feels like a place and a lot of people live in it. It feels like there's a whole zeitgeist. This movie felt too isolated.
Sure, yeah.
That's just a criticism of like, I don't like isolated movies that are set in large towns, because I'm like, why are you limiting yourself? Like, there weren't enough extra characters just brought in. You know, like in the old I know I don't love comparing, but in Scream 1, you had your main characters. But there's also, like, they went to school, and they're, like, there was a whole bunch of other characters. The principal, you know, like, there was, like, no running in the halls, you know, like, the people running with ghost face masks. There was complete, like, Cotton Weary was just a different character, you know. I know you don't have to have that character in this movie. But...
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
but, like, it just felt too isolated, and it felt like we're focusing on these characters and these characters only, which felt detrimental because it felt like I said before, just a kill scenes after kill scene after kill scenes, and no character scenes.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't even think about that, but yeah,
just like true. I rethought about why I love the Scream movies and just the environment, like the college, the town, the movie set. You know, going back to the town, it felt like a place. But in this movie, it felt like a whole bunch of scenes.
Yeah, I would say that it felt like felt like it was good, but I guess it didn't feel like a
let's
Scream
wrap it up.
movie. My overall thoughts is I really like this film.
I really like it as well.
I think about three quarters of it I really enjoyed. I just the whole aspects around the killer and the motivations just didn't really click with me. Because I was like, this is great, this is great, this is great. And I was ready for an ending to really solidify why this is being made. But it never really did. Yeah. But on the same time, while the killers were let down and, the handlement of, Sydney and Gale wasn't the best, it did also intrigue me. Because the idea about Sam really intrigued me. Like, it really made me go like, oh, this is kind of cool and interesting. And it made me go, yeah, I'll be up for the sequel.
Yeah. It was a fun cinema experience. I had fun in the cinema. I had shocks. I had ups and downs. I had fun. Like, not as fun, but I had a genuine reaction and shock and emotion to this movie, which I haven't had in a lot of other movies recently.
Yeah.
So, like, that part of the movie, I like.
Yeah. All right. I think it's time we rate this then, and it's hard because like I don't know, and I'm gonna say the ratings just for us to get just so we can remember them. At the very very bottom, we have shit show. So this is like the worst of the worst.
Halloween 2 is 2009.
Yeah, this is where we would like leave. Like we can't watch this entire film. Like it's so bad. Yeah. Like it's so, and even though it may be conceptually interesting, like I just couldn't. We can't watch it. Like it's there's just elements that I just can't watch it. The next is Bore, Snore, Get Out the Door.
Classic.
And this is where like a movie, it may not be written really bad, but it's just very boring.
Like watch it once, never watch it again.
Yeah, like we've watched it. All right, cool. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna watch it again. It can be bad. Yeah. It wouldn't be often good. But like it's just like this. The next one is Book Appointment for Disappointment. So this is a movie that we may have had super high hopes for,
but then got disappointed.
And then we got disappointed. It often means that
Halloween Kills for this film.
Yeah, Halloween Kills, for example. Like I had such high hopes, and there were elements that really could have been so good, but the movie was just so bad that it just didn't reach the expectations. And sometimes it can be for movies that we think could be good on its own, but just because we had such a big expectation, it just was absolutely horrible in comparison. But more often than not, it's going to be a bad film. Yeah. But sometimes it may not be, and we can argue reasons why it's not. But yeah, it's not always. Then we have Hey, It's Fun.
Hey, It's Fun.
So Hey, It's Fun is that we had a lot of fun watching it. There may not be too much to it, but we really enjoyed watching it. It was a fun experience. This could also be for a film that we may have not like gelled with. It might still be a good movie. I mean, hey, we had fun with it. Despite us having gripes, it was fun.
The Scream 2s,
like, hey, it's fun. Yeah. Fantastically Splendid. This is for a movie that we generally think is a good film. Like, it's a great film. Yeah. You should go and watch it. I mean, for Hey, It's Fun, you should still watch it. Yeah. But, Fantastically Splendid means, like, this is a well-round, good film.
Recommend
Check it out. Like, it's really good. It's not maybe the biggest masterpiece of all time, but this is a generally really good horror film that you need to check out, and it's lots of fun. And then we have Masterpiece
or Classic.
Classic.
Yeah. So everyone knows what this means.
This is like 5 stars.
Eddie
this
the Eagle.
Effing amazing. Well, yeah, I guess
Eddie the Eagle.
Okay, the Truman Show. I don't know. But this is like movies that were like, God, this is a classic. This is so good. Sometimes it may be a movie that I don't, I don't think it's the best thing I've ever seen, but you know what? I respect it so much that it's got to be a classic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for example,
it has to be a classic.
For example, like The Shining, I enjoyed watching.
It's not my favorite, but it's a classic.
I didn't like love it as much as probably everyone else did. But when watching it, you can see that it's a classic.
It's a classic.
You know what I mean? But yeah, there's that. Now this movie, it's hard. It's hard. I feel like you would have more to say. So should I just go with me first?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have my ranking.
I'm split between 2.
I have my ranking.
Split between.
You can do it in halves.
I can't though. I feel like I gotta give them a solid full one. I can maybe give you it's a very high this.
Yeah. Or yeah.
I'm split between Hey, It's Fun and Fantastically Splendid because
Just pick one.
It's automatically like very fun, and I enjoyed it. But I can't say it's an absolutely amazing film. It is. I guess it is, but I'm not like a. I don't know.
Pick one.
It's hard.
Pick one. Come on, just do it.
I might. Okay. In the update, I may change it if you watch next episode. But as it stands, on my first viewing of the film, I'll give it like a really, really high. Hey, it's fun.
I give it a hey, it's fun as well.
Yeah, like it's a very high. Hey, it's fun.
I think you like the movie more than I do. I give it a mid. Hey, it's fun. Like
okay.
Hey, it's fun and a bit.
Yeah.
You know, like it's. I also gave Friday the 13th Hey, it's fun. I probably would give it less now, like rethinking about those movies.
Better than
Scream is this is so much better.
Sorry.
So like, Friday the 13th is probably like ball snook out the door or whatever.
Yeah.
But this movie, it's hey, it's fun, and because of some amazing moments, it's in a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, like if it didn't have those amazing moments, if it didn't shock me, if it didn't have the great cinema experience, it'd probably just be a hey, it's fun.
Yeah.
Never watch it again.
I mean,
but you know, I probably would. But like, I feel like because of its classic moments,
I don't know for Louis. I think Louis, that's probably the highest it's gonna go. But if I watch it again, it might go to Fantastically Splendid.
Or I might hate it more.
Because but like for me, I think it could either. I don't know if it will go down, but like I had so much fun watching it.
Now that I know what the movie is, I could like it more.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Like I just had so much fun with it. It didn't fully feel like a full-on Scream movie, but some of the ideas are really intriguing me, and I had lots of fun watching.
It could never be truly a Scream movie without Wes Craven, but you know.
Yeah, and the writer, I gotta say his name because he
Kevin Williamson.
Kevin Williamson. I mean, he wrote The Thin, so you gotta give him credit for that. But yeah, hey, it's fun. It's awesome. Tell us what you think.
Tell us what you think.
I don't know if there's a comment section on this thing.
Nope.
But
maybe
send us we don't have an email. I don't know. Just one day we may have a comment section and just but
send us your opinions.
Tell us your opinions. If you know us, just come and meet us and talk to us. But hey, it's fun.
Hey, it's fun.
It's great. It's an enjoyable experience. I'll be there for the sequel.
Watch it in theaters.
Yeah, watch it in theaters.
Or buy it. It's worth watching. It's not. I would say we talked about a lot of negatives, but all in all, I only talk about the negatives because I love Scream so much.
Yeah, if you're not like a huge Scream fan, watch this. You'll love it.
Yeah, like objectively, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's just because we're so passionate Scream fans, or at least I am.
I mean, it sucks that we're telling you to go watch it after just spoiling the hell out of it. Yeah. But like
fuck it, you know?
Go
good.
Watch it. It's awesome.
What are you doing?
It's really fun.
Go.
It's fun. Scream is semi back, baby.
Support horror movies. Horror movies need to be supported more.
I want a sequel, so please watch it.
I want to. This is only the only series I'm like I actually want a sequel. Like this could.
This is interesting to me, and I want them to do something with Sam that don't pull a Halloween 5 where they just like cut out the entire thing. Don't do it with Peter this movie.
Do you think they keep Loomis?
Loomis?
Like as like a back voice?
What do you mean?
Do you think that like if they do a sequel, they would like keep him like there, or he'll just be part of her now?
Oh, I thought you meant Dr. Loomis. I was like, what the fuck?
Not Halloween Dr. Loomis.
No,
I mean Loomis.
Billy Loomis.
Billy Loomis.
Oh yeah, keep him.
Even though he looks,
I know the CGI.
He looks pretty good.
I mean,
like.
I didn't hate the face thing they did, but
Again, how would she know what he'd look like? But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
But do something original with it, though.
Yeah.
Don't give us just
don't just do like a don't do whatever, you know. Yeah.
But at the same time, please don't go too far away from Scream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like don't bring in the legacy characters next time.
Oh, I mean, we need better farewells.
Okay. Close Sydney and Gale. I don't know.
Anyway, go watch it. Thank you for listening. And before we stop it, we have one little thing that we're going to end it on. It's a little trivia question for you all. And next episode, tell us. We don't have a comment section.
We'll tell you the answer and see if you
We'll tell you the
right.
answer. But because it's Scream themed, we thought we'd give you a little Scream trivia question. And this is the Christian.
The Christian?
This is the question itself. In Scream, the original Scream, 1996, what is rule number 1 on Randy's list of rules for surviving a horror movie? Give us your answer. Don't search it up. Don't search it up.
I got it straight away without even guessing.
Yeah,
like I got it.
I guess you got to be a Scream fan. Watch the Scream movie. If this prompts you to watch a Scream movie, the original,
Scream.
Do it. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed. We're back, baby.
We're back, babies.
And hopefully we'll do more episodes
next
soon.
time.
We'll be more consistent.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye.